What the fuck is that bug? What is that? You fucking joking me? Right, I know you're selling ice cream, love, but can you just not do it now because I'm trying to film a video? Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you are doing well. So today I have decided to film my everyday makeup routine. For the lovely people who have subscribed, thank you so much. They have requested in the comments that I do film this, so I thought, give the people what they want, let's film it. So I do just want to put out there, I am not a makeup artist. By no means am I saying I'm a makeup artist or this is how makeup should be done. This is just how I like my makeup day to day, what I found works for me and my skin, and just what I like really. So I thought I would share that with you. But yeah, this is just how I do it. Don't judge me. Yeah. So let me zoom you right in. This is going to be hard, I know it is. I've got my mirror, I would normally use that one there, but then you just see the side of my face, which wouldn't be good. I'm going to try and show you as in detail as possible. Let's clip these in because we do not want foundation in the hair. Okay, so first I start off with my eyebrows. For my eyebrows I use the Got To Be Glued. I've seen Jordan Lipscomb use this, love how her eyebrows turn out, so I give it a try and I love it. I know people are like, oh god, don't use that on your eyebrows, it made my eyebrow hair fall out. Can't say I've ever noticed that. Make sure you're taking it off your eyebrows proper, like when you take your makeup off at the end of the day, use like a nice cleansing balm that's going to melt it and really gently take it off. So you're not like tugging at it with a makeup wipe, and then there should be no problem. I found no problem with it and my brows are still there looking questionable. So I take a spoolie. I do have one of the Morphe, like the double-ended one with the brush, but that's got dried eyebrow stuff in. I need to clean it, so it's not going to do the job. But just take a spoolie. You can get these off Amazon, I got a big pack of them. Just take the fluff out of it because it doesn't add to the eyebrow look. Lovely. And I just take a bit of my Got To Be glue and put it on the spoolie like so, but I just rub it on the back of my hand so there's not too much, and just go in and brush up. And when you get to here, I sort of like brush, follow the shape. What the fuck is that bug? What is that? Oh, what was that? Something just flew at me that was not nice. And then I just take my finger and push them so they're flat, like stuck to my skin. And at this point, they look a bit scary. It's like, oh my god, what the hell have I done to my eyebrows? But trust the process, trust. And then I just go in with the spoolie and flatten it. And then I'll just take some micellar water and just clean. Just because you can get a bit of, see where the excess glue is, it looks like my skin's peeling off. So I just, oh my god, look at my orange hands, cute. So I just wipe the excess. And we're going to do the same to this eyebrow. And I know right now you're looking and thinking, I want to turn this makeup tutorial off because I don't want my eyebrows to look like that. I know, just trust the process, alright? Wind it on a bit, you can do that and it skips 10 seconds, you know. I always find I do my right eyebrow better because I am left-handed, and using my left hand like that as opposed to that, if you're right-handed you'll probably find that you do your left one better. Or you might find you do your right one better. Who am I to tell you which eyebrow you find? Oh, shut up. I'm gonna do it so you can sort of see. Until you feel like that resistance. I am looking up because I'm looking in the viewfinder. And when it gets to the end, you just sort of brush them up and curve them down. say that one is miles better than my left one. And then again, what the key to getting your eyebrows really good is when you use the micellar water to wipe your eyebrows, you've got to pour it all over your dressing table. That does give it that sort of like flawless bushy look. Because then when you put your makeup on, it's not like sat on the glue. Cotton bud, so you can get right in there, love. You know what I'm saying, Kyoka? Before I carve my brow out, I need to stop looking in the viewfinder. I'm really sorry about that. And this is a really horrible angle of me. Wow, I look so rough on this YouTube channel. Wow, I look like a catfish on my Instagram. At Jess Mcgowan if you don't already follow me. Before I go and carve out the brows with concealer, I like to prime my face so that can be sat in, doing its thing while I sort these brows out. So to prime my face, it is a moisturiser, and I have already moisturised this morning. But I saw that Mary on Love Island, apparently she uses this, and Molly May's makeup artist uses it. So if it's good for her, if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for me. And I tell you what, I absolutely swear by this now. Like, I've never had such glowy skin, like glowy makeup. Like I always used to want like that really glowy natural sort of makeup, and my skin always just looked powdery and dry because I do have eczema, so that doesn't help. But ever since I started using this, skin glowing. It's called Weleda. I'll just show it you. Called Weleda Skin Food. I'll link everything that I use in the comments below. And it's rich intensive skincare for face or body for very dry and rough skin. That's me. And it smells gorgeous, like delicious. And do you know what? You really don't need a lot. Right, I know you're selling ice cream, love, but can you just not do it now because I'm trying to film a video? So you can sort of already see, like, the glow that this gives you. To carve out my eyebrows, I use the P. Louise base in, what shade do I use? 02, shade 2. I'd heard loads of makeup artists raving about this, and I thought, I'm just going to have to try it. Honestly, you get so much in that, and it's £10, and I thought, stop being a tight ass, just buy it. And I'm so glad I did, because I love it. So, and you only need the tiniest bit. Like, so what I do now, I just take this flat, right, stop focusing on my face, this flat Morphe brush. It is the Morphe M432, and what I do, I'm not going to be able to do this in the camera, I'm so sorry, is just, if you look with this eyebrow, I don't like how it's bulky at the front. I want it to sort of run seamlessly. So when carving your eyebrows out, just do it, follow your natural shape, but make some subtle edits of how you want your brow. So I just do the line like that, the shape I want, and then I sort of do that, bring that excess concealer down and pat it in. The secret to this, apparently, is pat. In fact, I can probably do this bit in the camera. Yeah, some people bring it down onto their eyelid to prime it, which I would do if my eyelids weren't as dry as they are at the moment, but they're so crusty and dry, like my eczema spread to my eyelids. So it does sort of clog up on my eczema, so I just leave it there, then I just get a brush and quickly blend so it's not like a line. And then I just go in with the Zoeva 142 concealer buffer. Like I said, buff that in down there so I've not got that line of concealer, but then it's not on my crusty eyelids. I'm making this look like such a long process, but it's just I'm waffling shite. And now to carve this eyebrow out. Remember, your eyebrows should be sisters, not twins. Right now mine aren't even distant cousins, but we're going to try and make... I need to stop doing that. We're going to try and make them somewhat related. So for my eyebrows, I use the MAC eyebrow pencil in shade, I think it's Spiked. The writing's worn off. I am on the lookout for a new eyebrow pencil because I don't hate this, but I don't particularly love it. Like, it's just what I've had for a while. I've had crusty eyelids for a while as well. It does the job. So all I do is I just take my eyebrow pencil and see where there's that sparse gap there. There's like a sparse bit here. Little flicks like that, just to fill in those gaps. So you can sort of see. And then I take the Brow You Doing tinted brow marker. It's actually from Missguided, and it's actually really good. It's like a pen. Just don't use this at the front of your eyebrow. That is all I can say, because I used it once and didn't look good. I just use this in the arch just to give that illusion of like a longer brow, because I find that my brows naturally are quite thick and short. I look like someone stuck Velcro on my head or something. A lot more in shape. So for my base, when I'm not wearing tan, I just use the... Try that again! For my base, when I am not wearing tan, I just use the NARS Tinted Moisturiser in shade Alaska Light 2. It's the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturiser. Absolutely swear by this. Again, it smells gorgeous. Paired up with that, oh my god, you have the glowiest finish. And this is great, like when you're on holiday, you don't want to wear loads of makeup, just a little bit of coverage, swear by it. I actually need to get this in a darker shade for when I do wear tan, because this on its own just does the job. But at the moment, as you can see with the comparison of my hands to my face, I have tan on, so I'm going to need something a bit darker. So when that is the case, I mix in my MAC Studio Fix in shade NC35. So I don't have a pump on it because I don't know if you could buy a pump, but obviously at the time I was too poor to afford one. So just put it on the back of my hand like that, and then go in with a bit of the tinted moisturiser again. And then I just take my Morphe Beauty Blender, just pat this over my face like so, and then I just blend it in. I do blend it in for quite some time. Whilst I'm blending this, I'm going to answer some questions that I asked on my Instagram. Someone asked, is water wet? And the reason I've chose this one is because I have a theory to this, right? Yeah, it is, right? But no, it's not at the same time, because anyone who knows science, don't even come for me in the comments. But if you put your hand in water, right? When your hand is, pardon me, in the water, right? If you touch that with the other hand in the water, your hand doesn't feel wet, right? It's only when you take it out of the water and it meets with oxygen. I know there's oxygen in water, but oh no, maybe when it meets with carbon dioxide. Why am I trying to be sciencey about it? When you take it out, that's when it feels wet. When it's actually in water, it doesn't feel wet. So yeah, water is wet, but no. I don't know what I'm going on about, alright? I got an A in chemistry, but clearly that isn't translating right now. And then I just, to brighten up my under eyes and give it that sort of more snatched look, I use the Revolution Conceal and Define in shade C2. It's quite a light shade. So just a bit there, and then I just take some up here, like so. And then I just take my Real Techniques sponge and just blend that like Bronzer, I just use the Revolution concealer again, but in a darker shade. I use it in C12. I just put it just there. I used to do it there, but it gives this really muddy look on me, so. And I just sort of flick it up there. And then the same there. You fucking joking me? I've got concealer in my hair. Oh no, that ain't coming out. Right, just ignore that. I've just stupidly got concealer in my hair. What an Egypt. And then I do a little bit under the jaw because I only want fortunes, not 5. I take my Morphe Beauty Blender and just blend that in. Someone's mowing the lawn. Who is cutting the grass? Like, did you not know that I was filming my everyday makeup routine? Like, could you not save that for later? I then use my Zoeva 106 powder brush. Also, apologies for my wrist because I have eczema. My fake tan just loves to clog up on the wrists. And for my powder, I use the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. And I use this in shade 2 medium. So I just blend that in. I find that this powder, it just, like, everything you've done on your face, I feel like it just locks it in, brings it all together. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just love it. Going with my Zoeva 101 Luxe Face Definer. So I just take the MAC bronzer in dark golden and just buff it in on the cheeks like that. Now I just sort of, where I put that darker concealer, I just sort of put my bronzer there. And then Kim Kardashian said it in an episode of the Kardashians, so if Kim Kardashian does it, it's good enough for me. Do a number 3 on your face. And then I go in with I go in with a bit of blusher. So I use the NARS blusher, looks like this, in shade Orgasm. Cheeky. Put a bit on the cheeks, put a bit on my head as well, and on my chin, just where you'd normally look flushed. Just hit my elbow, it's also roasting in here. And then I just go in with a bit of highlighter, the old school, the Balm Cosmetics. This reminds me, I'm pretty sure it was, rude, I'm pretty sure it was Hannah Renee who first used this. Well, I'm not saying she was the first ever person that used it, but the first person I'd seen using it who recommended it, and I've just always used it. To apply this, I use the Zoeva 129 Luxe Fan Brush. Just swirl it around. Just sort of work it there. And then I do like to get a little bit I just go in and pop some mascara on. I can't really do this on camera because I'll pull my eye out. For my top lashes, I use the, what brand is this? Soap and Glory Thick and Fast High Definition Mascara. For my bottom lashes, I use the Lancome Idole. It's this one. It won't focus. To outline my lips, I use the MAC lip liner in shade Spice. It's like a nudie brown. And I just sort of, to do my lips, I sort of just do that. And then, you know, this needs sharpening. And then once I have lined my lips, I go in with the YSL, what is it? It's the Rouge Volupté Shine in shade 47. Looks like this. It's a really buttery lipstick. Like, I hate the feeling of my lips being dry. I prefer a glossy lip over a matte lip, and this, it's a lipstick but gives the like the shine and the moisture that sort of like a lip gloss does. And then to fix all that in place, I just go in with the I Love Revolution fixing spray. I actually saw this hack on TikTok and I do love it. Spray it onto a beauty blender and then just press it into the skin. And that is my everyday makeup routine. Obviously nothing ridiculously fancy, this is just for everyday life. So a nice dewy natural base, nice glow, eyebrows, mascara and a nude lip. And obviously I did ask for questions on my Instagram story. I answered one and then completely got sidetracked, waffled about other stuff and didn't answer any. But I feel like if I would have answered questions, this video would have gone on way too long because I would have been rambling. I'd have probably still been on my eyebrows right now, so I will save them for another video, do not worry. Again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and be sure to comment below any video ideas, anything you want to see from me. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much, and I will be back next week for another video.